Hi, I'm Laura.
And I'm Lowell.
Welcome to the Laura and Lowell Show, and today we have Christie Akhigbade.
Akhigbade. How do you pronounce your name, Christie?
Akhigbade.
Akhigbade. Sorry, Christie, and welcome. It's so nice to meet you and have you here today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be
We're here near the Hudson River, and Christie is from where in Africa?
Sierra Leone, West Africa.
And she's wearing a beautiful native dress. I mean, I'm wearing like native New Yorker dress, button-down shirt. It took some people. They encouraged me, stop wearing your T-shirts and put on a button-down shirt. I finally agreed to that. And Christie, could you tell us a little bit about what the colors represent in your dress?
My colors. This is the color of the flag of Sierra Leone, West Africa, and it's green, white, and blue.
Oh,
yes.
Beautiful colors.
Yes.
Laura is, in addition to being Irish and Scottish, she's also part Native American. So the spirit of her people, of the shamans and Pocahontas, run through her blood.
And the beads, she gave me some beautiful Indian beads. They use these beads.
Who, Pocahontas gave them to you?
No, Christie,
wow.
of the
The
flag.
flag, that's
These
green,
are
white,
the
and blue
colors,
also.
green, white, and
and
blue. And they're beautiful, and the Native American Indians use a lot of these beads for their craft work, with moccasins and
Yes.
purses and jewelry.
Yes.
So thank you.
You're welcome. We
So-
use them a lot too in Africa.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes,
What did they?
and I ordered them, and it was made from a lady living in Freetown.
Freetown.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
that's nice. What is the big city, like area of Sierra Leone?
Freetown is the city.
Oh, it
It's
is.
the capital.
Oh,
is
it's the
Freetown.
capital.
Yes.
One day maybe I'll get to go visit.
Sure, you always welcome.
We are looking forward to taking the Laura and Lowell show to Sierra Leone and
Yes.
filming interviews and features. Now we're starting with New York.
That's
and
right.
Laura, what questions do we have for Christie today?
Christie, I was just wondering how your family made their beginning in Sierra Leone, how they originated, and your culture and history. It's so fascinating. I never met anybody, so it's all new to me. And you show me lovely view pictures from the plane and art.
My grandmother was born in Bo. And
In
she
where?
came in Bo, in a little town called Bo.
Bo.
Yes.
Okay.
And then she came to Freetown, and her family were at a little village called Christie Village. That's where they brought her when she was a little girl.
That's nice.
And most of the people in Sierra Leone now are Christian, or what's the religion?
Is half Muslim, half Christians.
And you are,
I am a Christian.
and you're here working in New York as a volunteer?
Yes, I relocated in New York 26 years ago.
Oh.
I relocated from Sierra Leone to
Wow.
New York just after high school. And my dad has been living here in Riverdale for over 40 years
Oh,
now.
wow.
And I joined my dad. I and my twin sister joined my dad.
That's nice.
And my twin sister left and went down to Atlanta. And I stayed. I went to Atlanta. I didn't like it, and I came back up.
Oh.
And I've been working at Riverdale Nursing Home for 13 years. And I went to school. I graduated from Bronx Community College.
Oh, nice.
And I worked for New York State's Developmental Service for 10 years.
The New York State Developmental Service. Laura, you've also worked in the mental health system in New York State.
Yes.
You were a year in which mental hospital?
St. Vincent's. It's a big hospital up in Westchester.
Oh, okay.
But
I
I was in the Bronx too, Our Lady of Mercy, which
Okay.
is
I was
Laura
really-
worked there as a storyteller, and she tells
Okay.
as therapy. Is that right? You tell stories
tell
with the
stories.
residents, and sometimes they could get violent, and they had the big guys who had to come running and rescue you. Did you have experiences like that?
Yes, I work as a developmental aide for Metro New York DDSO.
What's the Department of Development?
Developmental Services, the
So-
same department.
same area. Was
Same
it
area.
a group home?
I was in a couple of group homes
Group homes.
in the Bronx.
Right, and
Yes.
that's not easy work.
No.
I have a friend who's a manager of a group home, and there's a lot of stress. A lot of people have it challenging with the folks because they have many needs that need to be met, and it's hard to find and how to work with them.
What can you ladies tell our viewers, what is a group home?
A group home is a facility where the high functioning developmental aid consumers are put in, and we just facilitate their daily activities, assist them with everything that they do during the day.
That goes from bathing to eating to, a lot of them have different,
Can they leave the home and work in the communities as volunteers or paid workers?
Yes, they are full paid workers. Some of them are full paid workers, some of them are
But they
part-time
can't live on
workers.
their own?
Some of them, yes, no, they cannot live on their own. They have to be monitored.
Did you also have experiences like Laura where sometimes they got, well, that wasn't with group homes, but in the mental institution where they could get violent?
Yeah, it does happen in the group home also.
And
It does,
is it
yes.
like with what we saw, we read the story about having tigers sit with children at circuses in Russia, that they're not violent until flash they can become violent.
Yes.
Is that how everything's
There's something
fine until
that
suddenly
triggers
it's not fine? And then it can be in an instant.
Yes.
So you have to be, you're both trained to be ready for trouble when you don't expect it.
Yes. Yes, and sometimes
how
we
did
have
you
to-
get into volunteering in the nursing homes?
I called when we have the hurricane.
The hurricane.
It was
Sandy?
advertised
Sandy.
when we had Sandy. It was advertised on the Riverdale Press or Riverdale Preview
Right.
that they need volunteer for the people coming from Sandy.
Sandy.
And then I
Wonderful.
respond to the volunteer.
I understand
And
they
then I
housed
came
them
in.
over in the next building that was the Passionate Retreat Center.
Yes, that was way back around November, December
Yes.
time I came. And I went on my vacation, I came back and everybody is gone.
Oh,
Went back.
back to
back
Staten
back
Island.
to Staten Island. And then I continue and I was assigned to 3 patients
That's
in the
beautiful.
facility.
What a story.
Yes.
The people who were relocated, extreme circumstances will bring out extremes in all of us,
Yes,
for good or
good
for
point.
bad, or
Yes.
for strong or for weak, especially with the vulnerable populations that you're talking about. What kind of effect did a superstorm like Sandy have on them that you experienced?
Well, some of them were very sad. Some
Yeah,
of
it's
them
hard. Yeah.
lost everything. Some of them
Everything, right.
really wanted to go back where they were. And it was good that they were
That's-
able to go back. You know.
Right.
I know someone who lives in Jerusalem, and his brother lived in that neighborhood where the fire trucks couldn't reach them.
Oh.
And from one day to the next, 500 homes were burned down. He lost everything, and the brother said everything was burned down, as in everything. There was nothing left, not a postcard. It was all burned to cinder, a crisp. So in his case, there was no home. There is no home to
Right.
go back to. It was all gone. Laura, whatever other questions do we have for Christie about Sierra Leone or volunteering in New
How is
York?
the arts and entertainment with the music? And
It was fabulous. I had a wonderful time.
Did you?
Where?
In Sierra Leone, yes. I was well entertained and I was going around buying all my arts and crafts, you know, so I can bring back, which I did. Yes.
You were just there?
I was there for 2 months and 2
For a
weeks.
Oh,
visit.
nice.
Yeah.
I think you were leaving when we met you that day in the parking lot.
Yes, I was leaving.
Right. And you do crafts with the residents. You teach them?
No,
Some-
they teach me, and
Oh, they
yes, they
teach
do.
you.
They teach me, and I teach them also. Yes.
That's wonderful exchange that you
Yes.
have with them.
Yes.
That's a beautiful thing.
Do you teach them songs or dances from Sierra Leone?
A little, not much. Yes, I do.
Are they interested?
Yes, they are. They're really interested of hearing some of the stories in Sierra Leone. I missed my flight twice coming back, and when I was going, I missed my flight.
Oh, okay.
And I was telling them about the ferry.
Oh,
About the what?
About the ferry. You know, we had to take a ferry to cross the river for us to get into the city, which is Freetown.
oh, Freetown.
And we spent like a whole night. My plane arrived around 9 o'clock and I didn't get to town till 4 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, no.
That's a long way.
Yes. The ferry started,
That's a great
stopped
story.
halfway and came back
Oh, no.
and said, oh, and they said something is wrong. and then we all came out. We stood outside. That was like 1 a.m. in the morning, and then we went back in,
Oh, no.
and then the ferry took off slowly until we get.
In a few hours, I'm on a plane to Israel via Zurich. I have to attend to my chocolate addiction. And fortunately, at Ben Gurion Airport, we don't have ferries we need. The bus service could break down, and the taxi service might have to walk to Jerusalem. That's very good for you to do all that walking, incidentally,
Yes.
though I'd rather not do it with a suitcase. And in Sierra Leone, when you talk to people here, are people interested in the, like Laura said, the art and the culture, the music and the dance? Maybe you do a certain kind of batik to make the beautiful dress that you have. People interested in learning this, because we in our interviews and features want to show our viewers there's all sorts of things you can do other than looking at the internet or being a couch potato for TV. There's lots of stuff to do. And a lot of it isn't expensive. It's a question of attitude.
It's
You
a
can
big
start
world,
today.
and we live near the hub of the world, New York City, and
That's it.
there's so much in culture. It's multicultural, and there's just so many opportunities and stories and entertainment and music and nature, and you must love being here.
I love it over here, and I'm very proud because I bought some of my African outfits here.
Right.
And some of them are for myself, but I ended up giving it or selling
Oh,
it
how
to some of my
beautiful.
co-workers, and a lot of my co-workers are all from all over the world.
Yes,
and they
isn't that
love
what-
my
I
outfits.
bet they do.
Yes,
It's a treat to bring back a little
Yes.
piece of the culture.
Well, Laura and I love outfits and costumes and food
Yes.
and art and music. And in the coming weeks, months, and years, we hope to get the Sierra Leonean
Yeah, you're gonna
community
get
in
some.
New York
I would
known
love it.
better.
Yes.
And
You're gonna get something.
you have beautiful, everything's beautiful
Everything
that
is
you have.
beautiful.
Thank
She's
you.
wearing her
And
necklace.
I know,
and
I
earrings.
can't wait to see Laura in the beautiful flowing
I
robes.
just
And
got-
myself.
Last night, we just were requested, when is the sari makeover? They came to my door when I got
What Laura is
home
referring
last
to
night.
is, people seem to like to dress
I-
Laura
I-
up. She
I
already
believe
had a
it.
makeover with Susie Yalof Schwartz on NBC's
I'm gonna
Today
wear an
Show,
Indian
a
sari.
cowgirl makeover. We have that link up on our website, and she had a Southampton, Palm Beach cowgirl makeover last Friday
It's
at
fun.
Danny Riley's Twisted Bit Saddlery shop in
Scarsdale.
I said Hartsdale, that was very quickly corrected. It's Scarsdale, not Hartsdale. And we are looking forward to doing the same
Sierra
with the Sierra Leone
Leone.
community.
That's right.
To bring
Yes.
to life the food, the art, culture. We'll learn to sing, do the dances, and sing the songs. And I know that Laura is going to look great in those flowing robes, and so am I. And so will you. So, Laura, any other questions or
Can you
comments?
sing us a little song that you know that's special
Try
to
to sing it
Sierra
with you.
Leone? That you know?
I like a lot of them.
There's so
Next
many.
time we'll get to sing.
Oh, I like this one.
Okay.
I like this one that they sing, but I don't have it with me. And it goes like this. Inside saloon we all na meet. Inside saloon we all na meet.
Seaside Sallow.
Inside saloon we all na meet. Inside saloon we all na
Hold on,
meet.
Miss.
What is that
That's
in
me.
English?
That's we all are friends. We all are buddies.
Well, I like that.
We're all
So,
together.
We all together. Yes, we all are buddies.
That's beautiful.
how does it go again? Seaside Sallow.
Inside saloon we all na meet.
Eastside Salon.
Salon is the Creole name for Sierra Leone.
Eastside
that's
Salon.
beautiful.
Salon.
Beautiful.
It's SALEONA, inside salon.
Eastside
Yes,
Salon.
so that means Sierra Leone.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That
Yes,
is
salon is in Creole means Sierra
In
Leone.
Creole, did you say Creole?
Creole, yes,
that's
English
the language?
Creole. Yes, that's a basic language that everybody else know. We have 13 other languages, but its basic language is Creole.
Creole.
Yes.
When Laura and I get to know the language and the art and the music and culture,
Just know
you're
Salon.
gonna get to know it together with us
Yes.
in the near future. Laura, any other questions or comments before we
Thank you
conclude?
so much. It was so magical. You brought it to life. I feel like I've been there and back all in
Don't worry, I
one
will
day.
take you there. One day we all will go
That would be
together.
wonderful.
Yeah, it's a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you.
Thank
Christie.
you, Lou.
Christy, thank you very much, and we thank our viewers for watching and listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.